Hello everybody, how are we doing? Are we enjoying the show? I'll tell you, I did get a sneak preview of the show last night. Is it not on?
Bear with. Just having some technical difficulties in the studio today. Please do bear with us.
Are we on?
There we go.
There we go. It's not the first time David's turned me on. So, how are we doing? Are we enjoying the show? I will tell you, I got a little sneak preview of it last night and you are in for a treat. Act 2 is incredible. But before that, I just want to tell you, I am called Phil. I am from the Terrence Higgins Trust. Who has heard of the Terrence Higgins Trust? Very good. Now, do you know that this week was HIV Testing Week here in the UK? Did you all get tested? Yes! Good.
Can we get quiet in the room, please? Quiet in the room for Phil.
Oh, you're so good to me.
Love you, Phil.
Thank you very much. Did you all get Beyonce tickets? No! Oh, divided. I mean, obviously that was more important than testing week, right? I was tested for HIV 9 years ago. To be honest, when I was told that I was positive, I wasn't actually that worried or that scared, because I knew that it was no longer a death sentence, and I knew that I'd be put onto effective medication straight away, and I was. I was undetectable within a month, thanks to 5016 Street. But I'll be honest, when they did tell me, there was one thing that just niggled at me. The first thing that came to my head after being told that I'm HIV positive was that I was never going to find anybody who was going to love me. It's sadder than that. Then I went on a date with a beautiful Irish man. And he was beautiful now. And he loved the fact that I played on his accent. He was also HIV positive. So for me, I thought, this is meant to be. You're HIV positive, I'm HIV positive. We're going to ride off into that sunset. And the date went well. I think he had a Guinness, I can't remember. But at the end of the date, he looked at me, he was like, well, that was nice. And honestly, I was like, well, what could it be? I mean, you're HIV positive, I'm HIV positive. What else is preventing us getting together? Maybe I'm too short. Maybe I'm too old. I don't know. But in that moment, when he basically was just not that into me, I realised that it wasn't HIV that was going to stop me finding the man of my dreams. It was everything else. So now, I put it on my Hinge profile that I am HIV positive. Because I'm not ashamed. I mean, I also put that I'm 30 years old and 6 foot tall. But I don't lie about HIV positive. But the truth is, it hasn't always been easy. There have been moments where I've struggled. And when I have struggled, that is when the Terrence Higgins Trust stepped in. Because they're not just a charity, as David said, with this aim to end transmissions by 2030. They are a charity that are there to help and support anybody living with HIV, including me. So when I had those moments, when I just didn't want to go on and I didn't want to be here, they made me feel that I was loved, that I was supported, and that I had nothing to be ashamed of. So that is why it's important to raise money for the Terrence Higgins Trust and join in our aim to be the first country in the world to end transmissions by 2030. And the only way we can do that is by getting tested. So, if you take anything away from tonight, apart from some phone numbers, I don't know, get tested, donate. I'm going to pull something out. This is a medal that I won last year when I took part in the London Landmarks Half Marathon. And I'm telling you, that shit is hard. But this year, I'm passing the baton on to David. David will be taking on the London Half Marathon in April to raise money for the Terrence Higgins Trust. So all the money that you raise tonight, as well as going to the Terrence Higgins Trust, is going to make him look fucking great. So please dig deep, enjoy the rest of your evening, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for